Okay, welcome back to part 2 of whatever game this is, Dragon Age Origins. Yeah. So last time we left off, we had just wrapped up a bunch of exposition and a little bit of exploring. So now it's time for the big old battle thing, which I actually thought I went this way, but apparently the minimap wants me to go this way. So, actually no, this isn't the big battle, that's tomorrow, isn't it? Today, we go into the wilds, into the forest, and do stuff.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
There's a few things we're doing, actually. The nurse... Was it the nurse? No, it wasn't a nurse. It was the kennel master fella. Wanted us to collect some, like, flower things. And, so we're gonna do that. And then... Shoot, what's his name? Duncan wants us to collect, holy crap, this is really loud. There we go, that's better. Now I can not beat that. Auto attack, yo! Alright. So, we need to collect some blood. Some vials of blood from the whatchamacallums. Wolf pelt. Not sure what that's for. I wonder if there's a hotkey to take all. Lesser lyrium potion. Why are wolves carrying potions? So yeah. You know what, let's just check the quest. Ostagar. Tainted blood. Find 3 vials of darkspawn blood. And there's one other thing you're supposed to do. Oh right, we're supposed to recover some scrolls. And then I guess the other thing doesn't really count as a quest. Are these all expansions? It does appear that way. I don't really care about all that stuff, but this looks like it could be a thing, and this. Well, anyway. Oh wait, here it is. Why didn't I see this before? But yeah, gather the strange flower from the wilds. Tends to grow in swamps, and it's really white. And I suppose these are a few darkspawn. No, that's just a dude. That's just a dead dude. What's this? Missionary Joby. A letter. Well, let's take it. New quest. Well, now I gotta read the codex to figure out what this quest is. Found a corpse near the entrance to the Horkari Wilds. A letter on the corpse detailed a path through the wilds that should lead to the place where the deceased is meant to meet his father. Consult a letter to Jogby for more information. Well, I'd love to. There we go. My dearest son, it pleases me that you wish to follow in my footsteps and bring the Maker's word to the unenlightened. I wish you had chosen a less dangerous place to do so. Apologies for leaving early for the wild, son, but I wanted to set up camp and get things started. The chastened? Respect one with survival skills in the wild, so I hope to get a grip on that before you arrived, and maybe establish an agreement with the local tribe so that we had more friends when you came. When you reach the wilds, you'll find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they will lead you to a location I've scouted out where I've left you some supplies. If you're lost, try to get back to that spot and I'll find you. The landmarks are as follows, beginning at the entrance to the wilds from Ostagar. Look for a tree leaning on a ruined building. Pass under a fallen tree bridge. Pass a submerged tower on the right. Look between a high, ruined archway and a mossy standing stone. High, ruined arch and mossy standing stone. I'm trying to like visualize each of these as I go along so that I can remember them. Walk along a path of roots and stones. Look for 2 large statues with a chest between them. There you will find our meeting point. I love you, Jogby, my son. I hope to see you soon, your father, Wrigley. Alright. So, I assume we just follow this path thing then.
Over here.
Is that the thing? No, it's not, but he's crawling. Dying soldier. Dude, this looks...
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp. If you just bandage me up, I can get back myself.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. Oh, I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming these dangers is part of our test.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever they're coming, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Alright. So I don't know if these are the swamps or I'm supposed to find that flower for the Kennel Master guy. They do look kind of swampy. I'm just going to go off the beaten path a little bit. Take a look around. I think I saw a flower up at the top of this hill. Hey, it's a thing. It looks like elf root though, which it is. So that's not particularly useful, and I'm not seeing like anything else I can pick up. So I guess these aren't these swamps. Do I need to go further into the wilds? Actually, that's a question. Okay, yeah, according to the area indicator thing right below the minimap, I am already in the wilds. I didn't know if they like started immediately outside of the fort. Like I would have expected that I had to travel at least a little bit before getting there. Apparently, the wilds are literally at our doorstep. Are these? Alright, so that looks like a... I think they're all Darkspawn. For whatever reason, their heads kind of look orcish to me. But I don't think there are orcs in this game. They spotted me. That's cool. Get, Hurlock? What are Hurlocks? Are they a big kind of Darkspawn? They do have, like, sort of green skin and stuff, though. Alright, so I need to figure out how to adjust... Well, I'll loot the bodies first. Fire arrow. Vial of Darkspawn blood. Well, that was easy. So, tactics. For Farron. Yeah, why not? The other one didn't seem to work. I want him to auto-attack. Like, I'll tell him to attack a thing, and then when it dies, he'll just stand there even though there's other enemies nearby. That's not helpful. Well, I don't know what was wrong with my previous tactics. So maybe this preset will fix it for me. I don't know if this is the way I'm supposed to go at all, but I have full health and stuff, so let's see. We got some archers and genlocks? Genlocks? I don't know. Rapid shot. I've been hit twice. I do like the way those arrows fly through the air though. It's not like a lot of other games where the arrows fly at like half the speed that they would in real life. See, once again, I'm not just attacking. I want to kill the thing. Alright, whatever. But this guy. No, I won't. Kill him. There we go. Oh, goodness. Pause. You. Need to heal. Inventory. Use one of those, right? Yeah. Okay. Now he's pretty low too. Yeah, he's low enough that I need to do this. Stop running! There we go. He berserked for one hit. That's so I'm curious about health regen in this game. 82, 92, 102. So I guess every 2 seconds, 1.5 seconds or so, you regain 10 HP. That's good. Rigby, is that the father? Take it all. Signs of the chastened? I don't know. Yeah, the barbarians are nothing if not clever. They've hidden markers and signs in the arrangements of stones and rubble along the paths of the wilds. Who are the chastened? Chastened? I don't know how to pronounce that word. It seems awkward. They do stuff, but they look indistinguishable from a regular pile of stones. You've dedicated your time to deciphering these signs. Close to a breakthrough. Seem to point to a hoarder location used for secret storage. I have more to learn. One such marker near this camp under a fallen tree leaning against the ruins. That sounds like that first sign that was found in that note to the kid. Each marker seems to point to one or two others. I hear rumors that Darkspawn horde is coming. I hope I can find this treasure before it's too late. I doubt you did. Well, those are my 3 vials. Hey, loot. Health poultice. Yay, I used a couple of those. I need them. Oh, that's actually all. So, I wonder if there's a time in this game. Does this game have time? If I stay out here too late, is it going to turn to night? I've been watching Day 9 and crew in their video series Mostly Walking, where they play like adventure games. I don't know if they're specifically older adventure games or not, but adventure games. They're playing Myst, and they're actually playing the Masterpiece Edition, I think it's called, where it's been like revamped. It has all new graphics, and they've added like a flashlight. They've also added a day-night cycle, and so if you're on the island for long enough, eventually it turns into nighttime, which, you know, makes the flashlight really useful. But see, then what happened is the people went to one of the different worlds, or whatever you call them, and it was nighttime. Like, it's just dark and they can't see, and they needed like to solve like a couple of puzzles, and so it was kind of awkward. and they got confused and didn't know if it's supposed to be like that. So I don't know, but yeah, it's a thing. I think I probably would have preferred it to not have the day-night cycle, but Deathroot. It's not quite the white flower that the Kennel Master was looking for. So these are ruins, but I don't see a tree leaning against them. I see some corpses hanging. That's sad. I don't know if I can get through here.
Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
What? Oh, there they are. There's some of them anyway. Okay. Let's go do this. Where'd this guy come from? The bastard was stealth. What's you do? Good job, Jory, taking on the guy all on your own. Oh, there's some loot. Okay. Deathroot extract. Acid flask. Lesser lyrium potion. So, these are ruins. Is there a tree leaning against them? Ah, there is! I missed that tree. So the next marker I need is another thing I remember. Codex. Letter to Jogby. Pass under a fallen tree bridge. That was it? Okay. Pass a submerged tower on the right. I did not expect the markers to be that close together. Seems excessive. Do I need to backtrack to get up onto that hill? Shoot, I think I do. Is that the submerged tower thing on the right? Given how close together the other two, or the first two markers were, it very well may be. Doesn't look super submerged though. I would expect it to be deeper. But let's grab some loot, kill a few more guys again. Hey, they're actually fighting each other. I'm not sure how experience really works in this game. Rogues didn't want to help against wolves.
You still need to find those documents, if they're even here.
What about documents?
And so I shall.
I'd really like there to be a hotkey to just take all. Missionary Rigby. His last will and testament. Well. Oh, that's just a quest. Find the cache in the will and take it to Jeddah and Redcliffe. Who the fuck that? To whoever finds this note, this is the last will and testament of Rigby the missionary, proud speaker of the Maker's word. I have come to the wilds to speak the chant, but I fear I will die here at the hands of the Dark Spawn. Excuse I need water. I don't know what that was about. I'll leave all that I came with to my wife, Jeddah, Should the reader of this note feel charitable, I have buried a sealed lockbox in our camp, nestled in Tevinter Ruin in the western reaches of the wilds. It is my will that this lockbox find my wife in Redcliffe, and that it is sealed shut when it reaches her. Oh, and that it is still sealed shut when it reaches her. That makes so much more sense. To my wife and my son, I apologize that my work has taken me from you, but I know that I die in service to the Maker. So, I'm actually taking this opportunity to Google and take all shortcut hacks for this game. So let me just the auto loot mod. That automatically loots enemies you kill. That's nifty. Oh wait, that's a mod though. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for a mod, I just want a hotkey. Well, here's the thing about Dragon Age Inquisition, which isn't what I'm looking for. I suppose while I'm Googling stuff, I may as well, actually, what I'm gonna do is go into settings. Someone said it might be V, but I'm just gonna look here. Oh, hotkeys to select party members. That's cool. Select full party. Add party member to groups. I like that it only goes up to party member 4. I don't want to be controlling a bunch of people in this game. Quick slot, pan camera, move, zoom, swap weapon, toggle, run, walk. Cool. Character record, journal, stuff, pause, hold position, move freely, highlight usable objects, quick save. That's actually like not. Dang it! Alright. So now I need to Google how to auto attack. Do I just need to like stop right clicking on the enemies I want to attack? Does that somehow fuck it up? Character I'm controlling, no matter who it is, will not continue to attack after I right click a mob. Oh, that's actually a different issue than I have. They only get hit once. Move away from mob. Right click again and should start auto attacking. Some people are saying you need to press H. Apparently their enemies are on hold. Or not their enemies, their characters. Oh, these are like console things. That's not gonna help me. Played Origins, la da da. Found that bad most of the time. I spend most of my time trying to find the crystal to target an enemy. Well, not the same issue. Not really seeing anything specific to my issue. Okay, whatever. I'm not seeing fix, so I guess I just kind of get to fiddle. Right. Chest. Can I open it? Probably not. Rogue. God damn it. That is my rogue, is it not?
On it.
Oh, this is so annoying. I feel like I'm missing out on so much. What? Who dat?
It appears you need to fight the light.
Oh, hi, guy. Yeah, sure, you can take that and I'll take this. So if I just stand here, will he attack? He will. Cool. That's what I'm going to start doing. Sneaky buggers. Sheep's 56. Copper. Wait, I already looted this guy, did I not? Alright. Is this the road that I would have been on? Are those the possibly sunken ruins? I think so. Looks like it. Okay. So... what's over here? Should that be like... hey, wolves and stuff. That's cool. Anything over here? I bet there's more rogues nearby, but I can't see them. They're there. There's a lot of them. Damn. Go on, do something. Oh, that's not a hotkey that the options of any said anything about. Unless I just wasn't paying attention, which is possible. Hey, white flower with a thing. That's the wildflower. I need that. Yeah. How many do I need, though? I have found the flower. I only need one flower? Well, that makes things easy, right? Oh, hey guys. What are you up to? Do we want to maybe go somewhere? Okay. So H is like hold. Oh wait, there it is. Move freely. Hold position. Okay. There's a guy. Are there rogues down in here? And archers up top. Figured there would be.
Let's have at it!
So guess this is experience A. And I'm almost level 4. Malachite. Cool. I have no idea if I'm going the right way or not. So I'll take some elf fruit though. be nice if this game had slightly better queuing of commands. Like if I'm running and I see something I want to interact with, I can just click on it and then stop moving, but my character will continue running towards the thing. That would be great. Unfortunately, if I see something I want to interact with, I have to stop moving and then click on it, and then my character does like a weird kind of stutter thing as he starts accelerating towards the object. Wait, haven't I already been here? I have. Yeah, this is the place. I just missed that there was a cache there. I don't know if that was intentional. I don't know if we were supposed to backtrack. I don't know if we were supposed to notice it the first time around. No archers up on this ridge? Would have made things a lot more difficult for the people caught in your trap below. Well, ambush, not really trap, but you know. So this seems like it could be a thing. But apparently it's not. Nothing's here. I do hear wolves though. And I see a flower, which has probably already been mined. Collected. Yeah. Another flower, probably also collected. Hey, there's loot over there. How did I miss that the first time around? I don't think I can get across this bridge. Okay. Well. I can go through here. And then I turn left. These look like sunken ruins over here on the right. Is that what the dude was... Could that be the marker that the guy was referring to in that letter to Jogby? Jogby? Is the chase silent?
Of course.
Of course! Alright. Will this work?
On it.
Figures. Maybe I'm just not supposed to be able to open chests. Maybe they're doing that so that I have to come back later. Yeah, I just totally forgot to go up there the first time around. Oh, well. I don't think the markers really matter too much. I'm just kind of going everywhere anyway. So, more dead people. More darkspawn. More darkspawn rogues. What's that dude? That looks like a dude. That is definitely a dude. Dark magic. Uh-oh. What's up, bastard? This is quite the battle. Did he not use the potion, or did he already lose that much extra health?
Do not falter! May our blade what a shame.
Is that all of them? Yes, so let's loot. We need loot. It's sort of nice that this game doesn't have like weapon durability. Like, sure, it's a cool mechanic, but it's also kind of a hassle. And it's nice to just not deal with it. A pinch of ashes. Rife with Legends or Myths. Tale of Astia and Nepinar. Stuff. Take the ashes and scatter them over a pile of rocks on an overhang overlooking that half-sunken Tevinter dome. Maybe Gazarath will appear and give you a wish. Could that be the place where I found the corpse of the dude whose name I've forgotten? Rigby? Is that a corpse? Did we kill him? I guess we did, yeah, that was the guy that... Oh, I hear rogues! Where the rogues at? I suppose that below the belt is the name of the dojo. Oh, that is an enemy. Shoot. He's like standing up on a log and... So, as of now, like, the game warns me that there's enemies nearby. But I don't know that there's anything I can do about it. I mean, I guess if I didn't want to engage in battle, then I could just run away. You're growling. Oh, there's rogues! I'm lower on health than I want to be. Let's run, I guess. But that doesn't generally happen. I guess it could happen, but I don't know. Until it does, I don't know if there's anything I can do. I suppose if I had like a mage in my party, then I could take a mage, sprinkle them over rocks, pile of rocks, sprinkle ashes. Some dude's gonna appear and grant me a wish. I have to kill a dude? A big dude. Gazarath. What are you? Are you Darkspawn? Yeah, that's humanoid than other Darkspawn I've seen. Ooh, and you're all magic-y, like a genie. Thank you for switching targets, though. You almost killed Alistar and then you stopped attacking him. I really appreciate that. You're a tough one, aren't you? No? Don't? Okay. Oh, that's cool. He just like revives. That's fantastic. Pile of rags. Enchanter's footing. Does it +6 defense? That sounds actually good. Restriction magic. I have to be magical to use that? Is that what that restriction means? Injuries. One of your party members has fallen in combat. He or she has now sustained a serious injury. These injuries cause penalties that can only be cured with an injury kit or certain high-level spells. The injury is indicated by the small red icon that you see above the quick bar when you have the injured character selected or in the character record C. Oh, this thing. Cracked skull. Penalty to cunning. Use an injury kit. Would that be an other? I didn't buy any injury kits. I assumed either I didn't need them or I already had some. I suppose while I'm here, I may as well see if there's any better weapons and armor I can equip. Messy kills, +2 damage for Stark Spawn. That sounds pretty great. Its damage is already really low though, so even with +2, it still falls short of the Dwarven Longsword. He has dual daggers. I could put this mace in his main hand, and that would still be an overall damage increase, or put the Warden's Longsword in there, which has even more damage. 5, 6, 7. It's actually pretty much the same. Yeah, alright. Why not? Armor! Everyone, I assume, is equipped. Sans helm, rings, belt, and shields for those who might. This guy has a shield. 4, 3.28, 3.75. I don't know if he has. Oh, well, yeah, he has the strength for it, sure. But it's not any better. In fact, it's worse. I hadn't realized that an ash shield would be good. So I also assume that all their armor is like competent. Studded leather. Sigh. Hey, he has no helm. Let's give him a helm, shall we? And they're all just wearing studded leather. This is actually better. Okay. Alright, so the fatigue, 1.5%. Does that mean it actually drains their fatigue more? Probably does, because it's medium as opposed to light. So that's a good thing to take into consideration. Alright. That's good enough. Wait, no, what were those rags I got? What's this? It's an amulet. Okay. Slow run. I assume I need like a dude to do stuff with that. One of the enlightened. I don't see. Are those rags a quest item? They should show up here anyway, because this is all items. Oh, non-plot items. Alright. Plot items. Nope, still don't see the rags. I don't know what the rags are. Oh well. Ooh, saving game. This looks like a place. So where was I last? Like before I took that like detour thing. Was I just here? These look like corpses I may have killed. I don't think I killed that many guys though, but that's the bridge. Yeah, so alright, yeah, cool. So we go off to work we go. I don't know how that song goes. Hi ho, it's off to work we go. And I don't fucking know. I don't know. Alright, there's probably a dude behind this barricade. Can't really get around the barricade. I wonder if we can like shoot arrows and draw them out. wonder if we can just run around. Try luring them out. Try attacking one at a time. Whoa, what the balls? Well, did I just level up? Like the sound cut out. I don't know, that was weird. I don't really know what to do about that. I think I may have leveled up though. Which means I don't need inventory, I need this. Level 4. I was level 20 plus 1. Hey, my XP like is reset, so hit rate 87%. That's cool. Contribution 65% of party damage. Oh my god. These other guys are fucking slackers. Oh, there's the button to level up. Oh, I can't. I mean, that's reasonable, sure. It's just kind of looking nice or whatever. So let's just stab it. That looks more like an axe than a mace. Oh well. Cool, they all dead? Looks like they all dead. Codex updated. Enchanted dagger. Plus 4 attack. That's 8 attack. Alright, that's good. This guy uses the dual daggers, right? Yeah, because he has a shield and a sword. He just has a giant fucking sword. I mean, look at that. You could put 2 hands on it, like, right next to each other, and they'd take up that much space. Like, you have, like, more than half a foot between your hands when you're holding this with one hand at the pommel and one at the hilt. That's, like, so much leverage. Which, I mean, maybe for a giant fucking ass sword, you need that much leverage. I don't know. Sadly, I don't actually have experience with giant ass swords. I just don't have much experience with swords in general. But, I don't know, swords and things. So, this is definitely better than the other dagger. Shabam! So does this level up just me, or does it level up like all my guys? Are the other guys actually like with me? Cunning? Do I want more cunning? I keep forgetting what it is. Find weaknesses in enemy armor. Constitution and strength, man, right? Do I need anything else, really? I mean, I guess I could do more dexterity, increase my chances of hitting, but at the same time, I don't know that it matters. Threaten, taunt. Actually, threaten might be good. Oh, it's a sustained thing. I'd have to get rid of my other thing. Or no, I can have both of them, right? Do I really want to be tanking, though? I mean, this sounds nice. It's a nice passive thing. I don't think I really need that. I'm not doing archery. I'm not really using shields because I'm finding the dual weapons is nice. Which means I probably don't need two-handed either. So, Pasham. Play. Alright. Cool.
Yes.
Rest of them Oh no, some of them are. One of them is level 4. Aight. This is really it. This is where I found the scrolls. Well, I'm supposed to find the scrolls anyway.
Well, well.
I kind of thought it'd be somewhere a
What
little more
have
hidden.
we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder?
She needs to put some clothes on.
Filled wilds
Also,
of mine in
her sword is
search of
fucking
easy
huge.
prey.
And that hilt is so impractical.
What say you, Scavenger or intruder? 'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch
Or
of the
newts.
wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, dwarf. You have nothing to fear from any witch. Tell me your name, and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized. And you may call me Morrigan, if you wish. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact. There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be
She
careful.
likes me.
First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Don't get to like explore more. Willpower determines a character's available mana and stamina. Have I been leveling up willpower? I don't remember.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be
She's a
talking
witch.
to her.
Bana.
Damn it. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart
Excuse me.
lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your dwarven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe? Oh, if you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded witch of the wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True. They came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them.
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Cool.
Do I? Perhaps I am simply an old woman with a penchant for moldy parchments.
No, come on, that's not
Oh, do not
helpful.
mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Oh, I'm back. Just like that. Alright, items received. Oh. There's scrolls. Right. Everyone's asleep, I guess. And the fires are all burning. It's rather pretty. Hey guy, guess what I got?
Bari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this the flower you're looking
Let me
for?
see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful.
Good.
Yeah, give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment.
His voice sounds familiar.
He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could. A day, maybe two. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
Sure thing.
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
I received like a new item? Is that what that thing was saying? Should probably get rid of some of these. Oh, 6. I thought it said 76 words. Alright. Journal. Was there another side quest? I don't know where Redcliffe's gonna be. Wait, this is like an action. I kind of figured. I don't know. I need to, look for 2 large statues with a chest between them. There you will find our meeting point. Rigby! Rigby is dead! I mean, I guess I would have to go double check to see if I actually got through here. Oh, it says look between a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. Walk along a path of roots and stones. I'm pretty sure I did that at some point. Look for 2 large statues with a chest between them. So am I supposed to find something there? No, it's just a meeting point. Why is it still in my quest thing? What am I supposed to do with that? I mean, I go back at some point, but... well... I talk to Duncan then.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining. I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
Rachel can kill us.
If only such secrecy were
Hold it.
unnecessary, and all understood the necessity of such sacrifice. Sadly, that will never be so.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight. Don't we? The Grey Wardens have saved the world from Darkspawn before. I'd say they know better than anyone what it takes. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Maybe
you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Cool.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
I'm kind of guessing Jory is gonna die. That's a huge fucking goblet. Like, holy hell. This is as big as his face.
I am sorry, Davith.
Aww.
Step forward, Jory.
Jory don't wanna. Oh, seriously, dude?
I have a wife, a child. Had I known.
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
Jory, you bastard.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden.
Assuming I survive. Which, I mean, I will, but I don't know that in game. I spy with my little eye a dragon.
It is finished.
up in the sky.
Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel? Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the King. The King is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Level up again? No. I have no attribute points to spend. Oh. What's this? Why do I get another talent but no more attributes? 26 dex. Oh boy. Bleeding lacerations. That sounds nice. Well, okay. What items did I get? A health poultice? Got an enchanted dagger. Oh, I got all the things. Hey, I can use that enchanted dagger. I can use this too. Oh well, I don't think I need to. Wait a minute. Oh, I was misreading what was equipped and stuff. Well, I'll keep this one sword then. Boots. These are better. Too bad I can't wear 2 amulets. Well, plus 10 cold resistance, that's pretty specific. 67 or 70, I need to get rid of stuff. I need to find me a merchant. I want to be able to jump. I want to hit spacebar and just jump around, but I can't. If I time it right though, I can be in midair. Yeah. Can't unlock it. Key required. Hey bro, I can probably sell stuff to you, yeah?
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Let me see what you
Let me know
have.
what you'd like.
I want probably lesser injury kit. Just one. Health poultice? Do I really need 18? I don't think so. Marabi Crunch. Metal Shard. Dagger, greatsword, stuff. All that armor. Venom. Stuff. stuff. Alright, I don't need 6 daggers. Well, selling all of them? Okay. I just want to confirm that 6 daggers is 6 capacity, rather than 1 dagger being 1 unique item, and therefore, you know, stuff. The mall's actually kind of good, so I'm going to hold on to that. So these arrows, that's obviously not 70 capacity. So these I can just get rid of. Splint mail, why not? Chain mail. It's actually hardly different. I may as well wear these. It's just better. Significantly better with hardly any extra cost. Wait, I'm not wearing... Enchanter's Footing. Which I can't use because I'm not magic. I'll hold on to them. Why not? These definitely don't need them. Don't need it. See, that is a significant fatigue penalty. So I don't need that. I don't need Commoner Club. Carta Shield. Don't need them. I have a bunch of other shields. Wolf Pelt. 6. Fuck it. Sell them. Bam. Wait, that's only 1? Okay. Well, let's make sure I'm actually wearing the best armor I have. Didn't want that, but I do want this, yeah? No, I don't. But this, or this. These are actually better. And these are better. So chainmail is kind of cool. Alright. And so now I can get rid of the leather stuff. Yeah, alright.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
So on one hand, I worry about
Let me know what you like.
gaining new party members and them not being well equipped, and then like I want to be able to use this stuff for it. But I'm just hoping that when I find new party members, they will have decent armor that they can wear themselves. But we'll go ahead and keep this because I have plenty of capacity left. So, there's not really anything else I need to do. I sold my stuff. Hey guy, how you feeling?
My belly thanks you. At least if I'm hanged, I'll have a little weight on me.
Cool.
I understand your joining's complete. Continue. You are blessed by the Maker.
I don't want to see any more.
I
close my
apologize
eyes.
if this disturbed you.
Please, just leave me.
I understand your joining is complete. You are blessed
right.
by the Maker.
I don't think I can benefit from that at all. That's GTFO. Although I am kind of curious, can I talk to like the advisor guy and warn him? Can I talk to the king and warn him? So,
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now.
that's too bad.
As you wish.
Oh, there's no guard here. Okay. Why is there an X here? This is just like an important spot. On the minimap, there's an X. Right there. There's like nothing to interact with. What's up, Tranquil? Your moves over here.
Welcome, Grey Warden, and congratulations on your success. Indeed, the Circle makes tranquil those with insufficient skill to become a mage. We lose our emotions, but can still play
I wish
a
I could
vital role
like skip
in
these
the Circle.
dialogue options. I might be able
The
to by
brand
hitting
is a minor
escape.
price to pay. I am pleased to serve as a merchant, and it is the practice of folding magic. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with Lyrium so. A true mage could not.
He's not gonna let me.
Welcome, Grey
That is
Warden,
not what I meant
and
to do.
congratulations. Goodbye.
Can I talk to mages now? I don't know what I hear. Alright, whatever. To the War Council. I wonder if she has anything new.
Back again.
Nope.
Don't the Grey Wardens need you?
Who this? It's a training dummy.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order. Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
We need the beacon. Without it, Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
Circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
Is that guy evil? He seems kinda evil.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Okay. That's, productive. Don't tell him. Someone else will know. Yeah. Clarification is excessive.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you. Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word. The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Let's get a move on. Oh hey, level. Does that mean he's like a permanent part of our party? He's a Templar. What sort of build does he have? What sort of build do I want him to have? So far he's using a one-handed weapon. Or a two-handed weapon, sorry. He's using one weapon, is kind of what I was getting at. There's like nothing there that's like purely passive. I mean, except for that, but is he not using a... Yeah, he's using a shield and thing. I'll just let him keep using those, because stuff. Strength, con. Strength, why not? Pommel strike, mighty blow, sunder arms. That sounds nice. Play.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the
Crossing. There's a lot more darkspawn there than I expected. Aww. That's sad. Oh shit. So I'm going somewhere this way?
No, everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Which was our job in the first place, I was pretty sure. Alright. Friendly fire. The powers of magic are significant but can be uncontrollable. Mages have access to spells like Fireball that affect the whole area rather than just a single target. While these spells are useful against groups of enemies, they are also indiscriminate and will harm friend and foe alike. At the easy difficulty setting, however, only party members take no damage from friendly fire. I'm on medium, so I take half damage. So this dude's a mage because he has mana rather than stamina. Get him! So I guess I could take a moment to like familiarize myself with mage stuffs, but I ain't. Although, oh, there's more. Alright. May as well take time to loot corpses. I doubt this mission is actually timed. This probably isn't the way I'm supposed to go, is it? Then again, I don't know if it matters. I went this way. Oh yeah, getting that XP. What? Oh. Oh, big guy. Okay. That battle was close. Alright, so. There's a door here. Tower of Ishol. I'm not quite ready to go in there. There's more stuff elsewhere. Can I actually get through there? No, not at all. There's a big invisible wall even before I get there. Yippity doo dah, yay. suppose one thing I may as well do is just kind of go through here. He doesn't even have boots? Jesus. I got stuff though. The shield is undeniably better. Or is it? Strength modifier, missile deflection, defense. It does have fatigue. Is that really an issue? Fuck it. That's not what I want. Hey, level 5. Let's get some dex and some strength. My willpower's at 13. That's cool. Yeah, man, that's cool. Well, apparently that is the way it's supposed to go. So I'm back at the beginning and there's like nothing else. Unless, I doubt there's an invisible wall. Yep. But hey, I got a bit of death root out of it. Oh. Hey, here's another corpse to loot. Again. 20 bit of silver. Alright. To the tower. Just making sure there's nothing else to loot. My god. Did the Darkspawn set up all this stuff? Of course there's a trap. Oh! Well, I guess I can start over here and just take out these guys, right? Right? I don't know how much these health bolts can restore. Not a lot. Jesus. I'm about to die. Oh my god. That was so painful. I'm gonna run out of health poultices. I should probably try harder. That's not helpful. Arcane Shield. personal thing. Lightning. Flaming weapons. Ooh. That's kind of nice. Well, okay. Thank you. I want to open like some of these barrels or something. Crafting! Yeah, I tried. It didn't give me any options. I have all these acid flasks though. Let's take another look at those. When thrown. Death root. Okay. That's a shield. Looks like quite a good shield.
Delighted.
I have 2 people wielding shields right now. Damn it. I assume he can't unlock it. If he can't, no one else can, right?
Alright.
They're all just crawling around the chest. Alright, let's see about that armor. That shield. Oh, it's not as good. Not as good. Okay, never mind. There's a chest I can't open. Right?
It appears we need to fight the Blight one at a time. Of course. Desire.
In the future, I'm going to spend all my money on health bonuses. Food. Man, I haven't eaten yet today. Food looks good. Whoops. Okay, I just reversed that ability.
Delighted. breath.
What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here. Right, because clearly this is just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Teyrn Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Heads on pikes. Wonderful. How did the Darkspawn do this much shit so quickly? Oh, that's that. Oh my god. Oh god, I don't like this. Thank God they were squishy. I thought that was a battle where like everyone was going to be in danger of dying. Turns out, nope.
Delighted.
I'm actually getting more health poultices than I came here with.
And so I shall.
That's fantastic. That is so fucking fantastic. And, you know, for clarification, I say health poultices, but I mean lesser health poultices. I might just start saying health potion, because that's easier than poultice. Potion, poultice, I guess it's about the same actually, but... I feel like potion is just a nicer word to say than poultice. Poultice, I feel, is a little more awkward. It doesn't roll off the tongue as easily. As well. Stuff. Things. Words. Yeah. So... Okay, yeah, that metal door doesn't lead anywhere. But there's nothing over here anyway. There are a lot of corpses. Oh, hey, there's a crate over here, actually, that I missed. No, it's a chest. God-forsaken chests. Onward. To battle! Oh, well, you're all going over there. I'll do this. No, do that. There we go. Pretty good music. Pretty good music. Fucking chests.
Of course.
It's just a ring. No effects, just a ring. Oh my god. Is that like a spear or is that just a stake? Giant wooden thing. Just, I don't know. I didn't see that glittering before. Alright.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal.
I can't even see the
king
dwarf.
is depending on us.
I'm sure Loghain, that's not his name, but I'm sure he's ready to charge. I'm sure he's just sitting around wondering, where the fuck's the signal? I'm ready to charge. Although, I would say it's even possible that he's already charged. He decided, signals are not there, I want to be glorious in battle and kill things, so I'm going to go ahead and charge and stuff. Cool. Is there anything else in this room? I don't think so. It was just that one room, wasn't it? Yup. Seriously, this looks like a place that's been lived in by the Darkspawn.
That lever over there. Release the house.
Someone said something about a lever somewhere. I'm not seeing a lever anywhere. Oh! There's hounds that can probably assist me in battle if I pull the lever and release them. Oh boy. Nope, this is bad. This is really bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's really, really bad. Inventory. No, no. Yeah. Please use that before dying. Nope. I wonder if just running away would have been more effective. My ankle? Damaged eye.
Desire.
I'm curious what kind of penalty to attack. Doesn't really say, does it? How severe is it? I can be like efficient and wait until battle to use that. Oh look, a lever. Is it too late for the dogs to do anything at all? It would appear that way. Oh, there's like... There's an ambush. There's a bunch of guys that came from behind. Oh, I did not notice the other guy. Awesome.
So I shall. All right.
Penalty to magic. Oh wait. -2. Penalty to attack, but I don't see anything here. Oops, what did I just do? Did I just do something? I did. I did that thing. By accident. Completely by accident. This game seems to do that sometimes. I feel like the controls could have used a little bit of fine-tuning.
We must get to the top of the tower. All right.
Injury kit. Wunderbar. Another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. Oh wait, okay, got
I think we work well together.
I feel like this dude should have a key because he like works in the castle. I don't know. Or he works in the tower. I don't know. He's a tower guard. Should I have access to everything in the tower? Blah. Come on, man. We're waiting on your health regen. That's good enough. Big sound! Stop moving! It can't see us if we stay still. Well, this sure looks like a boss fight. Thank you for saving the game for me. Oh yeah! Hey man, precise strike. There's a time to use that, it's now. Who is he attacking? I can't even tell. I'm just gonna play it safe and do that though. Attack him, damn it. Oh, what? Did he just lose like all of his health in one shot? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He's half dead! Oh my guys aren't attacking either. Yeah. Alright. Your journey ends. Alright. Let's try again. You can all attack him, you know. We can keep attacking, you know. No? Okay. Yes.
That is so unnecessary.
I love it when my guys die so quickly they don't even have a chance to heal. It's like the best thing ever, man. This might give me a chance to heal. Did he use a health poultice? Use another one. Like, I'm pretty sure I can take no action. He just pummels me! What am I supposed to do against that? If he picks up a thing, am I supposed to have like a bunch of stuns that I can like time? I doubt I can stun him though. But I mean, like, if he picks someone up and starts punching him, and I have a stun from one of my other characters, then like I should be able to keep most of my guys from dying, and yet he has other attacks like that boulder throw, and he just like pounds us into the ground, and oh my god, I don't know. Is there anything at all that I can do against this? Oh, that's not really what I meant to do. Well, that was some unneeded badassery, but I appreciate it. But I don't feel like I did anything different that time. I'm pretty sure I did the exact same thing. I mean, I suppose I was a little more diligent, staring at the bars.
Beacon is over here.
And using a health potion like as soon as I had the opportunity, you know. But it does have loot. Can't just walk away from that. Can't just not give me loot. Havard's Aegis. That's cool. That's 66 silver. Nice. So I'm supposed to... Oh, beacon. Just light the beacon? I thought we were supposed to wait for a signal. Whatever. But yeah, dude, that battle. I wasn't aware of really doing anything different. And yet it worked the one time.
Should we not do as I command?
He's evil! He's fucking evil! Does he
Pull
want the
out!
king to
All
die?
of you, let's move.
I think he wants the king to die. Or at least be taken. Like, literally, my very first impression of him was that he looks unhealthy. Evil guys look unhealthy. Take your weapons, buddy. You don't just go walking around the battlefield with no weapons. Condor calls for aid. Rohan does not answer. How sad. Oh no, more Darkspawn. Coming out of like nowhere. So basically our heroes have just been taken down and they're in the middle of a Darkspawn army. Do the Darkspawn take them prisoner?
Ah,
What?
your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased. You were injured, and then Mother rescued you. Do you not remember? The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well. The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. I do not mind. Take your time. We are safe for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it. I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
Am I royal blood? Why not?
Yet now you are a surface dwarf. My king's ransom might be a long time coming. She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower,
Seriously?
one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you. Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
It is
I do not
Loghain.
know who
Shit.
this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it. I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Oh, what? Man, this is crazy. Trolls. Man, what is this?
As you desire.
I got 2 gold. So, me and Alistar survive. Duncan is hopefully out there somewhere. How the hell are we supposed to...
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure. Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Names are not useless. I don't like when people do stuff like that. Oh, why assign names and labels to things? People call me this. That's a name. Lemeth is a name. There we go. It's now we have something to call you, to refer to you as, so that we can like actually know you and have any idea who the fuck we're talking about. Anyway, how the fuck are we supposed to defeat the Blight now? Weren't they saying that like this is our only chance and stuff? And from this point on, the Blight's probably only going to get stronger and more powerful and bigger and whatnot. They did say if we don't defeat the Blight now, then it's going to overwhelm all of Faldrin, or whatever the name of this world is called. And so now there's like 2 wardens, 2 amateur wardens. And Duncan might have survived and be out there somewhere. And yeah, sure, there's other wardens elsewhere, and they might eventually rally to the cause, and we might eventually meet up with them, but then we still need a fucking army to defeat the other evil army. This is pretty bleak, yo. Anyway. If you're Flemeth... I don't know who Flemeth is.
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these dark spawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The King had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question.
Yes.
Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
I want to ask all of them.
The throne? He's the Queen's father. Still, I can't see how he'll get away with murder.
You speak as if he would be the first king to gain his throne that way. Grow up, boy.
If Al-Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand for it. There would be civil war.
Yeah, I need to know this.
I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Hey, we need to go to Redcliffe anyway for a side quest. Um,
You have more at your disposal than merely old friends.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
I suppose so. I didn't realize we had the treatises, though. I thought Duncan took those and probably put them in a chest somewhere in Ostgard. I mean, it wouldn't be as easy as that, surely, but also that's what the Grade Wardens would do, right?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
I have so many more questions, though.
Now that you mention it, I do have one more thing to offer.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
Fuck it.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
So, I still want to know who Flemeth is. I still want to know more about this archdemon. And there were like 3 other options of questions that I could have asked at the very first thing. But I asked the last one, and now I can't go back and ask those other ones.
Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours. I may have answers. Ask. 'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
Sure. I don't know who Flemeth is. Why are we talking about her as if I already know? Was there something early in the game that I missed that explained something about this? Some piece of lore? I don't know.
Young? Married? Pregnant? Who said she was any of these things? I certainly did not. From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here. What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. But actually leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly. It is a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing. I mention it for its tavern, where travelers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way. The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
Wait, what?
You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. It is important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in. They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated. I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
You missed your chance. Now it's charred rabbit from here on out.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Alistair approves! I don't know where I got that from. Oh my goodness. Okay. Flemeth. Ages ago, legend says Ban Conobar took to wife a beautiful young woman who harbored a secret talent for magic. Flemeth of High Ever. And for a time they lived happily. Now there's a poet. And stuff. 100 years. Whoa. Whoa, what? Oh my goodness. That sounds crazy. It sounds so unlike the person I know. The person I've met here.
Have you not left yet? I hope you are not hanging about for some stew. Questions, questions. One would think a Grey Warden would be more interested in action.
No, man, I like the lore of this game.
What good would it do you? You are no mage. It is sufficient that I have passed on my knowledge to Morrigan, and I pass her on to you.
Like a worn dress or an old pair of shoes.
Are you still here? You cannot give them away, apparently. Since before I was wrinkled and old. Ah, you may think it strange, but I was once young and beautiful, just as Morrigan is now. Yes, men desired Flemeth then, and some even killed for her. I am not, nor was I then. It dictated all that followed. But enough. You have your task to complete. Huh. Have a moment's peace for once.
I hear the peace of the grave is eternal.
This is the thanks I get for feeding you and putting up with you for this long. Bah! May your child one day treat you the same.
Feed me, she says. Without me, I swear, she shall be caked in dirt and eating tree bark inside of a month.
About the Darkspawn?
I want to ask her if she would come with us, but...
Only that they are more cunning than they appear. More important by far is the Archdemon. It is the core of this taint, and while it lives, so does the Blight. This Teyrn Loghain is different. You must deal with the repercussions of his deeds before you can face the Archdemon, unless it finds you first.
I do have questions. I have so many more questions. Well, not so many more, but...
Now, if you will excuse me, I have some dinner to eat. Have you not left yet? I hope you are not hanging about for some stew. Huh, I prefer to remain here. Considering what the world has done to me, I have already done more than it deserves. That is between the world and me. Your business is elsewhere. It is not a matter of power. No one person in all of Thedas has enough power to stand against a Blight. Were that the case, sending you two would be quite the jest. What is important is that you are both Grey Wardens. Your task is to unite the land, inspire its men, and turn them from their petty politics to face the Archdemon. In that, you are more powerful than I by far. I am but an old woman whom the world has largely forgotten. Questions, questions. One would think a Grey Warden would be more interested in action.
Oh, fine.
Then we are done. Now, if you will excuse.
All right. Why not? Tactics slot acquired. Okay. Quests. Gather the mages of the circle. Okay. Gain the cooperation of the Dalish clans. The elves. Gain Orzamar's aid. Seek out Arl Eamon. Last Will and Testament. Redcliffe. KKK.
The time has come.
So, make sure what I want is like character. 26 magic. Cool. Human. Mage. Shapeshifter. No, this isn't what I want. No gloves, no boots. would appear that one dude took
To
those
leave the
enchanter's
wilds.
boots with
Do you
me.
not agree?
Or with him. That's too bad. Just a moment while I do things and stuff. Cool. So,
And so I shall.
where am I? Ooh, I can't pan. I cannot. What does this button do? Lothering, Selene Outskirts, Redcliffe Castle, Party Camp. Oh, I guess that's this, huh? Plymouth, Ostagar, Korkari Wilds. You know, I know they weren't. Ooh. This is one hell of a big hut, yo. So I know they warned me to like not go deeper into the wilds, but I want to. I want to see what's there, see if I can find anything. I want to gather extra XP. And hopefully not die. I mean, is there any other option? I don't think I can go anywhere else. Yeah. Sally forth. Oh, what? Do I like have to click on there? What? What is this? I don't have a choice. I still don't know what clicking this button does. Where's the party campsite if not from its hut? Where is this? Each party member can be found somewhere in the camp. Hand out equipment, give gifts, and talk. What? Where is this located? Nowhere? It's just like this magical place where we can rest. Okay.
What do you need? You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did. I should have handled it better. Duncan warned me right from the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die in battle. I shouldn't have lost it, not when so much is riding on us, not with the Blight and everything. I'm sorry. I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of. I don't know. I have no idea what the Grey Wardens do for their... when they fall in battle. Dwarves don't practice cremation, do they? How do your people honor your dead?
Beneath our what?
I heard about that, now that I think about it. Their spirits return to the rock, strengthening the foundation of the Tig. It sounds so strange. I suppose you're right. Thank you. Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little. I'd like that. So would he, I think. What do you need? Ask away. Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells. Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together. Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templars' talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me. What do you need? Ask away. I suppose I could. But I really would rather not. When the Grand Cleric let Duncan recruit me, she made me swear never to reveal Templar secrets outside of the Chantry. I'd rather not go back on my word. Ask me later, perhaps. Maybe I'll change my mind. This is not something small you're asking, after all. What do you need? Ask away. Such as they are. That's a good question. There's plenty in Orlais, but who knows where they might be found. And the nearest Orlesian city is weeks away. If we go north and cross the sea, there's bound to be some in the Free Marches. Again, however, I just don't know where. I don't know anything about Grey Wardens in other lands. I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact from Duncan or someone. They'll send someone eventually. Though who knows what Loghain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them. But that would mean leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the Blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
So I do have questions. I don't know how big Ferelden is. I don't know if Ferelden is just like a country or if it's more like a continent. I'm guessing it's more like a continent, but I don't know.
Here in Ferelden, there's our compound in Denerim at the palace, but that's it. Loghain will have control over that and be watching it, no doubt. Beyond that, the only place I know of is Weishaupt Fortress. That's the headquarters of all Grey Wardens in the Anderfells, 1,000 miles from here. But I've no idea how to even contact them. So unless we try to get back to the compound in Denerim, I suppose the answer is no. There's nowhere for us to go. I mean, eventually we would have to use the joining to make more Grey Wardens, right? But I don't know how to do the joining, or what's involved. I know it involves lyrium and some other magic and that it's really difficult to prepare, but that's it. Unless we can find out more about the joining, I guess we better get used to the idea that there might only be 2 of us for now. Until more come from elsewhere.
I was under the impression that the joining consisted of saying a few words and then drinking a vial of Darkspawn blood. I do have more questions, but I need to back out of the conversation before the game will let me ask them.
What do you need? Ask away.
No, I don't. Okay.
Oh, did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact. Well, it wasn't until I was 8 that I discovered you didn't have to lick yourself clean. Old habits die hard, you know. And my table manners too. Though, come to think of it, they weren't all that different from the other Templars. Or did I dream all of that? Funny the dreams you'll have when you sleep on a cold, hard ground, isn't it?
Nice.
Point taken. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arl Eamon wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough. Arl Eamon eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, then you, Arlessa, resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10, just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me. Probably. It was just a kindness he did to a woman who had served him anyway. I didn't sleep on silk sheets in the keep or anything. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there, and blamed him for everything. And eventually, he just stopped coming. And raised my dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Caelan's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Shit, my mic was muted. I've been talking. Possible romance options, of course. Combat bonuses, though, that's fantastic. I do want combat bonuses.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
I wasn't aware that we knew she was a shape changer.
I was not born such. 'Tis a skill of Flemeth's, taught over many years in the wilds. The chastened have tales of we witches, saying that we assume the forms of creatures to watch them from hiding. When a child is alone and separate from his tribe, That is when we strike, dragging the young boy kicking and screaming to our lair to be devoured. A most amusing legend. Changing her form, certainly. Devouring lost children, I cannot say. She has not done it in my experience, though in truth my lifespan is but a fraction of her own. Why do you ask? Is there something specific you wish to know? The form of an animal is different from my own. One may study the creature, learn to move as it does, think as it does. In time, this allows one to become as it is. I gain nothing by studying another human. I already am the same as they are. I learn nothing. So the answer is no, my human form is the only one I possess. Anyone with sufficient will, but the act of transformation is a magical one. 'Tis a spell and thus requires a mage's talents. If you had a notion to learn such a skill for yourself, sadly, you must remain disappointed. There were nights when the wilds called to me, 'tis true. You look upon the world around you and you think you know it well. I have smelled it as a wolf, listened as a cat, prowled shadows that you never dreamed existed. But my life is as a human. I am under no illusions to the contrary. They do not shy away from me. To their senses, I believe I seem like any other of their species. As to what they think, I truly cannot say. Just as I am still human, no matter my form, they are still animals. Thus they cannot speak, even were I to ask. No, 'tis not unheard of in the remote corners of the world. There are traditions of magic outside of the Circle of Magi, despite what those mages would have you believe. Some of these traditions are old, indeed, passed down as carefully guarded lore from one generation to the next. The zealots of the Chantry would uproot all such practitioners if they could, but as luck have it, some still exist. My mother is such a one. Not all apostates use the forbidden blood arts. Maleficarum do, but to condemn all who do not fall under the Circle's thrall for the sake of what might be is a dangerous path to walk. There are those who look on the word apostate as meaning freedom. Indeed. Have you an opinion on my abilities, then? Am I an unnatural abomination to be put to the torch? Oh, you're simply full of surprises, little man, aren't you? But enough of such talk. Let us proceed, lest the dust gather on us. What do you wish of me? If you must. I cannot teach you, no, but any other mages that cared to learn, yes, I could do that. Send whoever you wish my way, and I shall teach them what I can in the camp, provided they possess the will to even make the attempt. What do you wish of me? If you must. Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I? Any number of cats could inform you of the answer to that question, but have it your way. What is it you asked? If I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness. For the most part, Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for. Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested. Who cares? As I recall, he was executed. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting? To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again. Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes? What do you wish of me? If you must. You are very cute to ask so many questions. And I am glad you are so glad. My mother has been hunted from time to time, yes, by Templar fools like Alistair, which should tell you how successful they generally were. Flemeth made a bit of a game of it, in fact. The Templars would come again, and she would look at me and smile and say that the fun was to begin once more. I am unsure. I was too young to understand, and perhaps 'twas bravado on Flemeth's part, or perhaps she was merely amused. I will never know. Flemeth would warn them, once. 'Twas a warning they inevitably failed to heed. And then the true game began. Often Flemeth would use me as bait. A little girl to scream and run and lure the Templars deeper into the wilds and to their doom. It was a game, and I a young girl. If I didn't get to play, I would have been very upset. Thankfully, the wilds is a vast place. Once they found us, Flemeth would simply move us elsewhere, and we would be lost within the forest once again. I did not understand the danger we faced until I was much older. I had never heard of apostates or maleficarum. You do not know? The Zealots use that word for any magic they do not control. The Chantry sees any mages not leashed to the Circle of Magi as apostates. And apostates could become maleficarum, evil mages that resort to blood magic and become demon-enslaved abominations. It may even be true, still, those of us who prefer freedom see no reason to submit. Oh? I hope you are not simply being agreeable. It would be a refreshing change. Enough of this talk. Let us return to the task at hand. What do you wish of me? If you must. Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be? Oh, she certainly was human. Once. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the Chastened still tell of my mother. to frighten them into obedience. No doubt such a tale has mutated much over time and telling. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire. As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her. Many centuries before this land was even named Ferelden. The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the Bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conobar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conobar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conobar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife, and Osen agreed. The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conobar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge. That was not the point. Conobar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see. Chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies. The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began. I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has colored her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all. The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her. You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too. The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts. It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well. How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery. I suspect, even to her. Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless. I see. I find myself a little envious, to tell the truth. But it matters not. Let us move on. What do you wish of me? If you must.
So I'm curious if there's a way to figure out what gifts someone likes. I could just try giving my 2 gifts to these people and see if they take it. But before, I think I was muted when I was originally talking about it. But I think I'm going to wait on the gift giving until maybe I learn a little bit more about it. Maybe until I have more party members. Because if I give somebody a gift and it turns out it's not like the best gift to give them, or that the gift would have been more valued by another party member, then I don't want that gift to go to waste. Yeah. So, I'm eager to get those combat bonuses though. But I suppose it'll just have to wait until later in the game. So for now, that was a lot of exposition, and I did a lot of cubing during it. Lots of Rubik's Cube solves. And actually, I'm kind of hungry, and it's been 3 hours. This would probably be a good time to stop. And at least I can get some food. So yeah, let's do that. This is the end of part 2. Thanks for watching. See you next time.